YouTubers, Pastor Bob NCC. Hey, I'm doing a couple of videos during the week, and I'll do another one on Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, because I may be going out of town this weekend. So if there's no videos up on Saturday, you'll know I'm out of town, and I'll probably do one on Sunday. I wanted to talk to you for just a minute about deception and the word nominal. And we look at the parable of the 10 virgins in Matthew 25, and it says, "Therefore shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish." And we all know the story. They're sitting there, they fall asleep, and then pretty soon someone says, "The bridegroom's coming." And the 5 of them discover, "Hey, our lamps are going out, give us some oil." And the other ones go, "No way, Jose, go buy your own oil." And as they went, the bridegroom came. And so they go up there, and the door's already shut, and so they bang on the door. And he goes, "Hey, who are you? Who are you?" And we pick it up in verse 11, and he says, "Afterwards the other virgins came, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not." Somehow those 5 virgins had deceived themselves. They thought they had a relationship with the bridegroom, but they didn't. And whatever they needed, they couldn't get from the other 5 who did have that relationship. I watched a sermon here last week with R.C. Sproul. And R.C. Sproul, he looked at the camera and he said, "What if I have deceived myself? What if I deceived myself and I'm not really saved?" And it was kind of a trip for me to watch him say that, because no one likes to admit that they have those thoughts, because it's like saying my faith is weak. But even R.C. Sproul said, you know what if I'm not saved? What if I'm deceived and I've deceived my own self? Well, people, listen. Every born-again believer has those thoughts. All of us do. What if I'm not truly saved? Professing believers, nominal Christians, they rarely ever have those thoughts. And this is why. Satan and his demonic host would never want a nominal Christian to doubt their faith. And I looked up that word nominal, and this is what nominal means. It literally means in name only. In name only. And someone who is a professing believer that's not actually a believer, that's not saved, Satan's not going to mess with that person. He's not going to have them doubt their salvation. Why in the world would he do that? He's got them right where he wants them. A true believer, a true born-again believer, people like you, me, R.C. Sproul, they are constantly under demonic attack. Demons planting thoughts in their head. You're not saved. You've deceived yourself. So people, this is what I want you to remember. It's never what you think, and it's never what you feel. It's what you know. It's not what you feel, it's what you know. It's not about the thoughts of doubt that comes into your head, it's what you know. There are 3 scriptures that absolutely let you know what you know. And the first one is 1 John 1, 1-9. John tells us if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. If you've done that, you take him at his word. You know it. I confessed my sins, I asked for forgiveness, I repented. That's a fact. I know it is a fact. Doesn't matter what you feel, it's what you know. And the second one is Matthew 7, 7-8. He says, "Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asks receives. He that seeks finds, and to him that knocks it shall be opened. That's an absolute promise from God. Absolute. It's not what you feel, it's what you know. And these two scriptures right here, they're what you know. So what's the test? What's the key? What is the key to know that you have not been deceived? Like R.C. Sproul said, what if I deceive myself? Well, people, there is a test, and it's one I tell people all the time. You know you're truly saved when you hunger and thirst after righteousness. When you hunger and thirst after righteousness. You're never, ever spiritually satisfied. And people, I get doubts. I get the same doubts that R.C. Sproul does. Well, what if I deceive myself? But you know what? I'm never, ever, ever satisfied with my spiritual walk. Never. I'm going to keep on fighting. I strive for perfection even though I know I'll never achieve it in this body. Never. Just remember, it's not what you feel, it's what you know. Anyway, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.